Welcome in, y'all. Welcome back to our weekly episode. Our guest tonight is Xander Bangz. He's an up-and-coming artist from Dallas, Texas. Before we bring him on, though, as always, I'm Wild Willie, and I'm going to bring on my fellow co-host. Let's bring up Brad. How are you today, Brad?
Good. What's going on, Willie?
Not a whole lot.
Good to see you.
Dry weather.
Yeah, is it hot around there?
It's humid and rainy, and then it's hot.
But yeah, I hear you.
Missouri weather. You don't like it. We get all four seasons in one day.
I hear you. Well, that's good. Yeah, man. Lots of good stuff going on this week. Welcome, everybody. There are a lot of people that are not subscribed to the channel, so I wanted to just mention that at the top here. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do that. Hit the bell notification and stay in the loop.
And if you're watching the video, share it. Get us out there.
That's right. That's right.
And without any further ado, the man of the hour, let's bring up Xander. Xander, glad to see we can finally connect, buddy.
Yes, sir. I'm glad you guys had me.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, man.
Yes,
been
sir,
a minute.
Yes, sir. Yeah. It's been a little couple months. Got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah. We're looking forward to our conversation tonight and letting you kind of spill the beans on everything you got going on.
Yes, sir. Got a lot of stuff coming right now.
Cool. Good deal. Willie, where do we want to start it tonight?
Well, I'm going to kind of let him tell everybody a little bit about himself and kind of hit on them shows he has coming up.
Yes, sir. So like Willie said, I'm Xander Bangz, Dallas, Texas. I just dropped my new album, Watch This, which you guys are going to be getting to hear tonight. Three tracks off the new album. It dropped about 2 months ago. And we got a show coming up July 3rd out here in Dallas. Open up for the Dallas legend Tum Tum. So anybody that's interested, you guys can hit me up, or you can find it on Eventbrite to get tickets. It's at the Haltom Theater. So yeah, that's July 3rd. We're doing a little early celebration for the 250th anniversary United States.
Sweet. Very cool. How much are tickets for that one?
Yes, sir. Tickets are going for $15 right now, $15 at the door. So it ain't, ain't too much, about as much as somebody probably paid for Whataburger at lunch today, So, and that, that was gone in like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's right. At least it'll last a little longer.
Yeah. And everybody gets, you can take photos with the artists. We got posters, for keepsakes, things like that, little souvenirs.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah, man. I'm definitely curious to learn more. I think our listeners are as well. What you got?
Yes, sir. I got also another thing I wanted to introduce is I actually so I was in Dallas. We got the arts district down here. It's called Deep Ellum. So I was at my uncle's actually a painter. He does murals and paintings. I was down there helping him just selling his paintings, and met a saxophone player who's going to be coming with me now for my performance. We actually got a show tomorrow, at a local club tomorrow night. So I'm going to see how that works out. Having a little live band playing, over the tracks.
Nice.
And where's that show at tomorrow?
The show tomorrow, it's Uptown Dallas. It's called Mali Uptown, MALI Uptown, and that's ladies free till 11 o'clock. And guys, I think it's a $10 cover.
Okay, very cool.
For that, Brad, all you gotta do is wear your wig.
Yeah, man. I need to come down there to meet some women. Is what I think I need to do.
Oh, they're out here. They out here. That's the spot to go to. Uptown. That's where the ladies are at.
That's what I hear. Yeah, I've done a lot of bookings for artists in Deep Ellum, and
okay, yeah.
I
had a feeling you might be familiar.
I'm very familiar with that area for sure. When it comes to live music, especially anything jam band related.
Yeah. That's where Bubba actually. That's where I did the scene project. The veteran combating veteran suicide. That we went out there for that. It was in Deep Ellum.
Very, very cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a great area to be in for sure. I used to book a bunch of blues bands, and there was a blues there as well. That was, I think it's gone now.
A little, mostly it's a little bit, but it's it's a little, things are starting to change, I guess, with the new generation a little bit.
Yeah. The jam band scene has always been strong there,
Yes.
Pretty much since the Grateful Dead wrote Deep Ellum Blues, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm glad you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we got I just took a picture with Stevie Ray's mural. They got a mural of Stevie Ray Vaughan down there. It's really
nice. Yeah, that's who prompted me to pick up the guitar for sure.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, first time I saw live at El Macabo or whatever, I was like, dang.
Yeah. That's amazing. You're lucky to be able to have seen it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I saw it on video. I wasn't, there to like see it live, but
it hits.
First time I saw that dude ripping a Strat, I was like, dude, I want a Stratocaster.
Hell yeah.
So very cool, man. Lots of good history around there for sure. Well, that's cool, man. You got a lot of exciting things going on. Got a couple shows. Got some new tracks that we're going to listen to tonight here. And why don't you tell everybody about the new releases and what the date was and the names of the tracks and everything?
Yes, sir. So we got the tracks I sent in are 3 of them, I guess. To me, they're more popular from the album, from the feedback I've received, and also they're kind of my personal favorites, coincidentally. 2 of these tracks. Okay, so I got the I don't know what order we're gonna go. But one of the tracks called New Dallas. I just dropped a music video on Saturday, which anybody watching, I think we're gonna be posting the links to the music videos. The other track I got called Millie. We made a remix, actually. It's a dubstep remix that we made a music video to, which was about 3 weeks ago dropped. So those 2 are gonna be spinning tonight. And then the song I made, Decisions, is actually the first rap beat that I made. See, I came in and I made the beat, and then my producer came through and cleaned it up for me with the mixing and everything. So I'm really curious to see what people think about that one.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good, man. Well, do we want to kick one off real quick, Willie, or you want to go deeper on something else before we jump into it?
I'm just here. I just work here.
Okay.
Yeah. How we do it, Brad.
Yeah. I'm curious to hear the tracks and everything.
You know how we do it at this point, Brad. 1, 2, or 3.
There you go. Let's go with number 2.
I don't even remember what number 2 was.
Nice surprise.
It's a round robin.
There we go. That's Decisions.
That is Decisions.
Yeah.
For 3. Oh, I get all love it. Riding with me. Take the butter, then we gon' take over. They think I be sleeping, but I stay on my pippin'. Got him Jake riding with me. We gon' take over the century. They know that they ain't fucking with me. On the chase for the binges till I scrape in a Bentley. Bitch, I'm baited. I get trippy. It's in my brain. It's in my vision. For what you saying, I'm gonna get it. We gon' take over the city. We gon' take over the city. Got some crazies running with me, and we making these decisions. We making these decisions. Bitch, I'm staying on the vision. I win the race. It ain't a sprint. I keep the pace for that position. We making these decisions. Bitch, I'm staying on the vision. I win the race. It ain't a sprint. I keep the pace for that position. I done seen a white rabbit. That shit felt like magic. That's the reason why I snap it. It is a reason why this happened. It's the reason why I'm rapping. I was broke down bad in the trash. I was low down back in the trap. Now I can't slow down, gotta get back. I got hoes now that wouldn't hit me back. They don't want smoke when I'm spinning on the track. Cause I'm so dope and they're making the fact. I got that flow that it really ain't match. On the vision, when the race it ain't a sprint. I keep the pace for that position. We making these decisions. Bitch, I'm staying on the vision. And when the race, it ain't a sprint, I keep the pace for that position.
All right, very nice. Oh, you're muted, Xander. There we go.
Yeah. Like I said, that's the first beat I've ever like tried to make on my well, I made beats, but I never actually made a song that I released with them. With one that I made. So
right on. Very cool. Yeah. What was the inspiration for that one?
Man, I was in the studio one day and I think my producer like went to the bathroom or something, and he just had the program pulled up, and I just sat down because so I I have a keyboard. I don't read me. Well, I learned to read music a little bit, but I basically forgot everything. But basically, I play by ear, right? Okay. So I just sat down. I was just messing around, and he was like, man, that's pretty hard, And then he was like, here, he showed me like a few like certain presets or certain like different settings and things like that. So I was like, here's like basically I just kind of gave it a try, and it was at first. I mean, it was decent when I first made it, but he really like made it what it is as far as the beat goes with the production and everything. So shout out to my old producer. And that was a really fun track because I'm always curious about what people might think about something like that.
Very cool. Yeah. It had a nice little beat, nice groove to it. And I can see that definitely being like a kind of a segue or an intro into something.
Yeah, I tried to flow the tracks all together, as one project.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Really love the vibe of it. I really did.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I was trying to also do a little thing with I won't say I was singing, but it's like sort of a Texas influence thing. A lot of modern Texas music, a lot of like Hispanic rappers like Mexican OT, R&B for Mob. They do this kind of, they give a little flavor to the voice. I won't say I was singing, but I'm kind of have like a tone to it type of thing. Yeah. So I was kind of playing, experimenting with that as well.
Okay. Very nice. And is it just you and your producer for the most part?
For this album, this project was just me and my producer. He features on the on one of the tracks, the opening track for the whole album, which you guys can look that one up if you want to hear it. It's actually a really good track too. I would say of course I like all the tracks, but I would say that if you listen from start to finish, you really feel because it's all, it's not just, one track. You got to go all the way through. That's kind of the way I designed it.
Yeah. Gotcha. Sounds good, man. And so that one was released on April the 20th of this year.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Just about 420. Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice. Yeah. So, cool. And if you guys also, if any, everybody watching, if y'all can just Google Xander Bangz, watch this. It'll pull up for YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, everything basically.
Okay. Sounds good. I was going to say that. A lot of times we'll wait till the end of the show to mention the website and everything. And I was just about to do that so we can get everybody on the front end too. So
sweet. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, good deal, man. That sounds good. Let's, Willie, what are your thoughts, man? I know you kind of mentioned a little bit there. You want to add something to that?
Yeah, I mean, I like how I could see where you could, like you said, you can flow it all together, and it would make it a whole lot easier when you do perform them live. It's going to make that flow that naturally flows into it, as someone that does sound for a living. It's kind of nice when all that works out and you ain't going to adjust your EQs because it all just runs really together. It's really nice to see that happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's intentional. Yes, sir.
And so when you're going live, is it just you on stage with like the backing track? Is that how you guys generally do it?
Yeah, I actually got a treat for people coming at the shows I'm doing now tomorrow, and I got a show tomorrow at Molly Uptown in Dallas, and I got a show July 3rd opening for the Dallas legend Tum Tum. So yeah, like I was saying, I was downtown in Deep Ellum, and I met a saxophone player, so he's gonna be playing with me live band music on top of the beat and everything. And of course I got, my microphone, we got our little sound system and everything.
Good deal. Yeah. So nice little treat for everyone that's able to make it for tomorrow and for the next one. That's good. Yeah. I just thought I would ask.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to know what they're going to get when they pay to get in, with what it looks like.
Yep. It's going to be something different. It's going to be, we're also tomorrow night, we're going to have, my buddy is a stand-up comedian. So he's going to have a little time to warm up the crowd, and that sort of thing.
Okay. Nice. Only for $15, a comedian and 2 shows then, right?
Yeah. It's going to be me. It's actually, I think 4 artists, including myself. So there's going to be, different sets and everything. Yeah, it starts at 9:00. So, if you work late, you might be able to still make it, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Uptown, it's a pretty decent area. Really nice area. So if there's somewhere to party at on a Thursday night, it'd be there.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds like a hopping spot for sure. Awesome, man. Yeah, let's, Willie, do we want to plug anything about OCVS or anything here, or anything you got going on that kind of ties into this? I know you got a lot going on with your production work.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, if y'all ain't following them or supporting them, you can go support OCVS. It's a great cause. If you're not familiar with it, you can go to their website and you can I hit the wrong button. Put that one back up.
For those that don't know, it's Operating Combating Veteran Suicide, OCVS.
I was there down here with Bubba.
Yeah, we're real big about it at the Scene Project.
Yeah. My father is actually a U.S. Army veteran, so I got a lot of love for that.
Nice, very nice.
But production wise, tomorrow, if you're in Missouri in the Summersville area and you want to hear about 20 different acts between Friday and Saturday,
Summersville. I played in Summersville.
Come out to Captain Jack's campground, and you can $5 a day, or you can buy both days for $10. And come out, listen to music, have vendors. But come out, enjoy it. There's gonna be some rain, but rain never stopped any fun, so we'll be there all day. Come find us.
That's right. Sounds good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was there last year. I opened for Dizzy Wright and Josh Heinrichs out there at Captain Jack's.
Right on. I do a lot of stuff out at Captain Jack's. They're real big supporters of the OCD stuff too. In fact, beginning of this month, I got to actually help run sound for Save and Able, Jared Weeks and Scotty Austin.
Okay.
So that was pretty incredible.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We're big supporters, giving back to the community, and you can't complain about the problem and not try to be part of the solution. So.
Right.
Absolutely.
What about you, Brad? What you got going on in your world?
Oh man, we're just plugging away, working to get our software up and running, and still working to get those integration approvals right now from Meta for Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, and Google right now. But yeah, we've got a lot of artists that are finding out about the software. We got a lot of new signups for it, and just want to remind everybody, it's a free 14-day trial to the full stack of the software. We don't even ask for a credit card or anything. We hope that you get into it and get some bookings, inside that 14-day. Yeah. It's musicmogulalai.com.
Oh, okay. I'm familiar.
Hold up, I got a banner for it. Hold up, I gotta find it.
If you want to check it out,
Bam.
we have some kind of promotional pricing right now that's going on our consulting and mentorship services, and then we're also offering the 14-day trial. We just want to see as many people as possible using it. We want to see people making money. We want to see, people saving time and effort, and of course making more money. But we want success stories and case studies and testimonials and stuff like that. We're still technically in our beta testing phase of it while we're waiting on this integration approval. So if you want to get in on the ground floor and you want to, have your voice heard about the software and what changes you want us to make, that's why we're doing it, So if you're wanting to get more gigs, you want to promote your shows better, you want to have some infrastructure and a system to help you manage everything, you want access to, music business consultants and mentors, it's all in one place for you. So,
yeah, that's awesome. That's a very innovative idea.
Thank you, man. Yeah, and it's really two companies. So, I ran Stewart Entertainment Agency since 2014 here in Nashville, and it was operating like a traditional agency. That has now been rebranded to Mogul Talent Group. So everything that Stewart Entertainment was doing is now Mogul Talent Group.
Okay.
And Music Mogul AI is the software as a service, and then Mogul Talent Group is the human services side of the business. So
right.
On that, what's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, Mogul Talent Group essentially does things like artist and repertoire development, strategic partnerships, the consulting, the mentorship. We even do publishing. Anything that really needs a human element to it, is what we do. And then, even inside the software, man, we have like an affiliate program where you can get your own affiliate link. If you share that with other people on your socials and they sign up, then you get $50 off a month, up to $3 a month, just for spreading the word. So, and, even just our booking agent, or each agent is $300 a month for the software. If you got 3 people a month to sign up, you have a booking agent in the software for $150 a month. So
yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I was gonna say I had a buddy, I can't remember who it was right now, but he had seen my performance video, the OCVS with Bubba. And they have the banner up there, and he was like, "Oh, I use that. I use that service." He was telling me about it. Said a lot of good things about it, so it piqued my curiosity.
Thank you. Yeah, man. It's Bubba was one of our early adopters for sure. He really came on. He saw the vision in what we were creating. What we've created, man, really doesn't exist in the marketplace today. And there's a lot of core differentiators between us and anyone that's even remotely doing what we're doing. But it's a human in the loop model. A lot of artists are very like anti-AI, and that's because, and I get it, but we don't do anything with content creation. The only part of our content of ours is all around operations in the back end of the infrastructure.
Kind of in this day and age, is you got to keep up. You kind of have to, in a way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a way to work smarter for sure. But the only content generation that ours does is it helps you create a digital poster once the contract is signed, or before, when you agree to the offer. And you're accepting the offer, our system will generate a digital poster. Because like once you have the offer and you're about to accept it, we already have the start time and the ticket price and the venue name and the address and all that. We have all that information. So our system is going to create a digital poster to go out to the buyer when you're saying, I accept this offer. Here's my tax forms. Here's my EPK. And here's a digital asset that you can use to start promoting the show before you ever even sign the contract.
Yeah, that's dope.
So, but yeah, it's a real human in the loop model. So you get to approve all of the activity. It's not just a bot sending out stuff randomly, you know, with no control. You still get to, you know, change anything, make sure it matches. Yeah, you want to make sure it matches your tone. And the more you do it, the more it learns what your tone is, you know, and it's going to keep that.
Right. Yeah, that's the cool thing too. It can study like in an instant, like all your patterns.
It does, man. It's really amazing, man. I feel like I have some of the best developers in the world working on this thing, man. I've put them through their paces for sure. with all of this. So, but yeah, man, there's tons of features and things that we'll be adding to it. We're just getting started, and there's a lot of problems that this is going to solve for a lot of people. So we're super excited about it.
Right.
But yeah, man, I'm definitely curious to learn more about your songs and your tracks and everything. Maybe we should jump into track 1 or 3 here, Willie. You're muted, by the way.
I was not muted. It's all in your head.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't want to hear me.
So which one do we want to do next?
We're going to let the man of the hour pick.
Okay, go ahead, Xander.
Let's see. I'll start with
and
we'll go ahead.
What you sent me, I shuffled them. I can tell you that.
Okay. You can shuffle you can just skip to the next one and see what happens. And I can expand. Yeah, cool.
I stay tripped out, big clouds, homie smoking big loud. You might wanna sit down, got me feeling lit now. Yeah, that track was dope, but wait till you hear the mix down. Shorty on my dick, and she wanna take a pic now. Call me Michael Vick because I hit that beat so vicious, never slacking, never slipping. Yeah, I pass after I hit it, then I'm back after I dipped. I'm in the lab, we making hits. That beat just slaps you in the dick. That beat just slap you in the dick. That beat just smack you in your shit. That beat just smack you in your shit. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always saying really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million is mine. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always say I'm really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million is mine. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this collar. Put my faith in all this timing so you can play this and rewind it. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this collar. Put my faith in all this timing so you can play this and rewind it. The stage is my altar, so I'm taking up this collar. Put my faith in all this timing so you can play this and rewind it. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always say I'm really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million is mine. I'm running out of time, so I'm really on my grind. They always say I'm really, but I'm really gonna fly. Let me tell you something that's been really on my mind. I keep killing all these beats until a million is mine.
Yeah, I like that one. I think that might be one of my favorite ones from you so far.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's the track I performed. It's one track I performed at the time, was unreleased at the OCVS down there with Bubba.
Okay.
And this is also, we made actually it's a dubstep remix that we made the music video too, that we just released.
Very nice. Okay. So that's one of the maybe title tracks.
Yeah,
yeah,
it would be.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, man. Willie, what'd you think?
I really liked how it all flowed. The cadence it had. I really liked it. I had to be careful with it because I had to shoo my daughter out of the room. But
I thought I heard it, one of the lyrics say something about Willie in there. I don't know.
Really.
Did it say something about Willie in there for one of the
No,
lyrics?
it says really.
Okay.
Yeah, really. I say that a few times. I was trying to make a repetition sort of thing. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah, I couldn't quite make it out. Maybe it's just because I'm on laptop speakers here, but
I think it's because you're old.
I'm also from Texas, so we got a little twang to our voice a little bit,
That's all right. Yeah, man. That sounds good. Yeah, I was really trying to pay attention to the lyrics and stuff on that one. So,
but if it makes you feel better, we can say it says Willie. I'm okay.
I was gonna say that probably makes you feel better too. So.
Pump it up.
When you're at the show, you can say it's your name.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's true. I'll do a shout out.
Oh, sounds good, man. And so that was released on 420 as well, right?
Yeah. Yes. All 3 tracks are all off the album. Yeah.
Good deal. And what's the name of the album?
The album is called Watch This. You can find it, like I said earlier. You could watch this. Xander Bangz, Watch This. It's on everything. So
okay. So it's on Spotify and
Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube, some apps I don't even have heard a title. It's like, I don't know, it shows a little list of like 15. Some of them I've never heard of.
What distribution channel are you using? Like a CD Baby?
This one? No, this one we went through DistroKid. So yeah. So it's actually, and also that one, the video for the remix just hit 42,000 streams, I think, mostly on TikTok, but it's on everything as well. So
okay, very nice. Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is for the most I've gotten to so far. So we're trying to get, our goal is to get to 100.
There you go. Okay. Well, it's only been out for a few months, man. That's really good.
Yeah. So we're working on that one. The album itself, it actually has more than half the views on the whole album. I looked at it today. Actually, it's hit 75K. Trying to get that one to 100 also. But yeah, I mean, it's only been out for 2 months, so we're running that marketing campaign right now.
Good deal. Very nice. Yeah, man. And so what are your plans as you go into the release schedule and everything? You got any
yes,
anything you can drop for our listeners here?
Yes, actually. So the way I do it is right now I've got tracks on, man. I've got this album that I'm still promoting, and then I got singles. I got another project. It's an EP I'm working on called I guess this is the first time anybody besides my friend, personal associates have heard. I don't have a release date. I just made 3 tracks for it so far, 3 or 4 tracks. It's going to be called Thank You for the Pain.
Okay.
It'll just be a little EP, which is going to be, that'll be down the road. But and I do have some singles also that are going to drop soon. Some features, Caleb Dippa, CJ Dippa. We got we're just about finished with the mix on that one, which he's a good friend of mine. He's from Fort Worth. He came off of America's Got Talent.
Okay.
And it's a really interesting track. I'm excited for that one as well. We'll be doing a music video this summer. I got a music video coming, or it's going to be a mic drop. So I mentioned earlier, my uncle paints murals. He's been in Deep Ellum painting murals for 40 years. And he's got this beautiful one that he's got down there. It's the place is called Rudolph's Market. It's just a big building. It's really beautiful. So I've been talking with a videographer in the city, Jeff Adair. which is he's if a lot of people don't know, he made videos for Mo3, Yellow Beezy, Chat Boy Frey, a lot of pretty big artists, a lot of really he does great work. So we're gonna be having that coming this summer. I'm not gonna tell what track I'm gonna do yet though until I do it though. But it's gonna be from the album though.
Cool. Very good. Little insider information. Appreciate you sharing that with our listeners tonight. Yeah, man.
Sure,
Sounds
sure.
like you got a lot going on and a lot of good, surprises for everybody coming up. So that's good.
Yeah. Yep.
And where can everyone find you on your socials?
My socials, they're all the same. Xander Bangz Music, but Bangz with 2 Z's. Xander Bangz Music, no character, no special characters, no numbers or nothing like that.
Okay.
That's on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Facebook is just Xander Bangz.
Okay. And is there a one of the platforms that you prefer over the others?
I usually everything, all my content goes everywhere, but my TikTok and my YouTube, mainly my YouTube, is where it's that's my main page. Yeah. And TikTok is my biggest page though. It's I had to make a new account after I hit 9,000, and it was stupid. It was a privacy or some sort of hacking. I don't know. I got hacked or something. But anyways, I'm at about 5,000 right now. That's where the video that music video blew up the most off of though is my TikTok. And and my main thing is YouTube though.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay. Good deal. Yeah, you guys make sure you like and subscribe and follow Xander on all of his pages. Go check it out.
So
and stay in the loop.
Before we play your last one, what's your creativity like? Like how when you come up with a song, do you just ponder the idea? Take us through what that's like creating your music.
Yeah, each track is different. So some tracks it'll be like more thought out and intentional. But most of the time, like this album right here, basically there might be 1 or 2 tracks. Okay, the track that the last track we're going to play right now, New Dallas, is I came in that with an intention because it's for the city. It's a song about the city. And you'll see it by the lyrics. So it was a song, I wanted to put, because I see a lot of, there's actually a couple big artists from Dallas that you wouldn't even know that was from Dallas, like Post Malone. You only know he's from Dallas because you're from Dallas, or you might have heard about it. But I and that's not that's not a slight on anybody. I'm just saying, like, if where I'm going, I want to put the city on my back, kind of. I want to represent where I'm from and show love to everybody. But the rest of the album really, it was just on the spot. It was just like we were hanging out in the studio. I went there to record, but we would get in, we would get set up, and maybe we're eating lunch, or we're just hanging out and chilling, and we just start messing around with some beats. And I wouldn't even my producer would a lot of times just be making beats because he sells beats, he makes beats, right? So he wouldn't even maybe intend making the beat for me, but I would be sitting there, I won't even say nothing, I just start writing, and I'd be like, hey bro, look what I got. And he's like, oh, okay, and then so from there, the first couple times after that, we kind of got in a rhythm of we understanding how we work, how we operate in that chemistry together. And usually, and when I'm not in the studio, it's just like, man, I'll be walking around during the day. It's happened to me every day. I just wrote something. I'll get a thought in my head and I'll have to stop everything I'm doing. And even if it's just a couple bars, couple lines, I'll have to, so I don't, I'll type it down. I'll usually just finish the whole, I'll tell you this. I wrote my buddy sent me a beat the other day, and I sat down and I wrote basically the whole song in about 20 minutes. Because to me, when it hits me, when it flows, it's the time's got to be right. And I used to, like, when I was growing as like a writer, when I was young as a writer, like as a teenager, or I would sometimes sit down and try to force myself, it's all, you can maybe make it, get by that way. But usually the best hits you just in the moment, just off of inspiration. So sometimes if I feel like I'm having to force something, or like like come up with something like it's almost like a duty or a job. Like it's crazy because it is a job, but
Yeah.
like if I think about it that way, or if I, you know, I put the pen down and maybe I walk away, wait for a minute, maybe the next day, it might be a couple weeks, it might be an hour later, you know, but you know, so yeah, I try to make it authentic, I guess. I try to make it like, you know, because so that way, you know, and that's how all the best tracks I've ever made, that's how it happens. All just on the spot, in the vibe, just capturing the moment.
Yeah, staying in the flow. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, flow state is real, man, for sure. You know, whether that's, you know, you're painting a painting, singing a track.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's all about the
know.
energy.
Remastering the track.
There you
No
go.
matter what it is. I mean,
Yep. There'd be sometimes where we would have different mixes of the same song just based on something like that. Like maybe we would go back and change, and then we'd decide between the two versions, or, you know, and sometimes it's like experimental, you know, like a lot. That's another thing too. That's why we made the dubstep remix, because I was like, man, I'm trying to hit a different, you know, I try to widen the demographic and, you know, bring people in to some really cool music that they might not have heard before,
Right.
and, you know, otherwise. And so that's something which I'm really glad happens to be the biggest song I've ever had. So I'm glad we did it, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. At least you're tuned into all that. That's good. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, lots of good stuff going on. I'm digging it. I think everybody's getting a good insight into who you are as an artist. And, you know, this is, you know, fans love to hear the music, and that is definitely part of it. But once they start learning about you and diving into, you know, who you really are, what you're for, what you're against, all of that, that's when you start really developing a brand. And that's something that, you know, we talk about a lot in the artist and repertoire development is, you know, and working on that branding, finding who your authentic self is and really tapping into that, you know, like what makes you unique from everybody else and how do we express that?
Right.
Through
and also, how am I also not so different? You know, if people, you know, I'm just a normal person too at the same time, you know, and that's a great thing I love about music is you don't have to be a musician to benefit or to love the music, to be involved in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, absolutely not. And, you know, and you hit on something earlier where you talked about comparing two different versions.
Yeah.
That is the benefit of AI, you know.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You could take your songs you already mastered and put it in there and say, hey, let's see what this sounds like as a rock and roll song or whatever.
Right.
You want to go for. And it'll completely change your song, but it will keep your, you know, I follow this guy on Facebook that he does that. He has taken and redone Disney songs and turned them into rock, heavy metal rock songs. And but he took like Moana and he turned it in, and it just now he did it to figure out how to do it, and then he remastered it and played everything himself.
Yeah.
Right.
To see how it would sound instead
that's really smart, actually. That's a great idea.
Because then you don't have to do exactly what AI does. I mean, you can put it in there. Yeah, it's possible to make You're Welcome rock and roll or heavy metal. Because then you can take and pick it apart, you know.
Right.
As someone that can't sing, I'm not musically talented at all. But I'm a really good songwriter, and I use songwriting. I use AI. I use what I know production wise, and I remaster and I produce everything. And I plug vocals in there or lyrics in there, and I rework everything. But it makes it easier, and I think that's where.
Right, it's a tool.
I think where if you rely on it, where all right, give me a song about rainy days in Missouri,
it's a line.
And it creates the song for you, and you don't put any thought into your lyrics,
Yes.
there's a difference. For
Yeah,
me,
that's what I always say. That's exactly what, because the whole argument is like people are on all the way this way or all the way on the other side of it. It's really like more in the middle. It's a tool to be used, just like any tool you use. Somebody explained it. It was like you know, a hammer. You use a hammer for not just, you know, this is just for example. Well, I heard somebody say, you know, you use a hammer to build a house, but the foreman has to do the work. That's what it's supposed to be. You do the work, but it's a tool.
Yeah. It's funny you use that analogy too, because that's one that I always use with my software, you know.
Okay. I might have heard you. You might have been the one that said it.
Maybe.
he says a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it is though. I tell people, you know, you can use a hammer and nails building a house and eventually you'll get it done. But there's also a thing called a nail gun.
Yes.
And the homeowner doesn't give a damn which one you use. They just want the house built. So it's up to you whether or not you want to use it.
You know,
doesn't degrade the quality of the work.
I've used both.
Take that one step further. You could take that even one step further. Completely get away from nails. You got screws.
Yeah,
that's true too. I do a lot of construction, or I have done a lot of construction. So
that's where I think
I could talk about it all day.
How one person gets there, you know, and having my podcast, I've learned this. Not one artist has come to me and said, "Hey, I create," because one of my questions I asked on there is, "How do you create from start to beginning?" Nobody has ever said the same exact answer a year.
Right.
But it doesn't matter what your start looks like, even how your middle is. It's the end product. If your end product sounds good, who cares if you used AI? Who cares if you come to Brad for help or me for help? Who cares how you got there? As long as you say when you're asked about these things, and that's where integrity comes in.
Right.
You said, I used AI to help map this out, and then I went and did it. Or, I got the lyrics from this person or that person. And I think there's too much in the industry where people try to claim stuff.
Right. It's like, but could you reproduce that on stage though? Or, live? Yeah. Yeah. And it's we use AI a little bit for like equalizers and compression and stuff like that. That's pretty much it.
Well, now they have their own
posters.
I mean,
I know it.
Have their own DAW now.
Suno, yeah.
See, that's what I use. I use Suno.
I've got beats off of there.
But then I take Suno and I put it into my Pro Tools, and I take
exactly. That's what yeah.
And I say, okay, this is what I have, and then I pick the instrument. I can't play, but I have enough plugins that I can take and make a guitar.
Right.
So
and
it works for me. Now I send it to people. Like one of the ones I did sell, I sent it to someone. He says, I want to redo it, so I don't want to change it, but I want to redo it. So when I go to play it live, I can actually play it live. I'm like, I don't like you.
That's genius.
As long as, and that's where for me as a songwriter is, I really don't care what they do with the song. I don't want you to completely annihilate my song, but if you can make it better for your person, because I may vision it one way, and they hear it and they say, I want to slow that down a little bit where I can actually get into it. So, AI can be beneficial because you have all these AI deals you can run by and plug them all in. But, if you do use AI for the music, hey. No, we're not doing the fake whining.
She had to get a word in at least some point. Hey, she's doing good to keep it out this time.
Yeah, surprise guest appearance.
But you take and all that, now I do have a problem if you're putting songs about, like I said earlier, rainy days in Missouri, and you let that AI write that song about how crappy rainy days are in Missouri.
Yeah, I know people that do it.
That's wrong. You
The
know,
whole, and then they make the music video is AI, is all AI too.
yeah, see,
All
like
the lyrics, everything.
I have like 25 songs I've written, but I won't put them out there because I don't want my lyrics to go out there as another AI singer.
Right, right.
And you can have Brad. He's heard some of them. They're really good, but I'm picky. Like, maybe that's my fault but I know what I like, and I don't want just anybody to do them because I want to be able to know that the person's just going to do it. It's going to incorporate the vision. Like, I have some that are religious, that somebody that doesn't go to church and they don't live a godly life, that I wouldn't want them to do, and not because I think they're a bad person.
Yeah,
I think it would cloud the
representative.
message. Yeah, I think it would cloud the message that the song has.
Right.
Yeah,
authenticity.
Since you guys are talking about that, I guess I can kind of speak to something real quick that Willie, you and I haven't talked about it, and something that I haven't even brought up on here. I was asked to be an advisor for a company. It's called Verified Human, and I signed on with them just last week. If you guys want to check it out, their website is verifiedhumancert.com, like Verified Human Certification. Mm-hmm. But it's essentially, I really like what they're doing, man. They are working to be the official certification in the United States and even around the world for a third-party human verification certification.
Oh, okay.
What's really cool though is you see a lot of social medias doing it now, that they're actually generating that. Like, I use ChatGPT to help make flyers, and when I do, I'm not very good at it. But when you actually put the flyer in now, Facebook will actually say AI generated.
Yeah.
So I think it's really cool that they're breaking that mold to where you can't get people, and unfortunately, and like especially with me being in college, is you see it so much. It's like there was a kid in my class that got in trouble because he used ChatGPT and not so much to write his paper, but to proof his paper, but he didn't give the credit to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And
so it's like forgery, I guess.
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Yeah.
Even though it's your own words, once you plug it into AI, it automatically flags them lyric or them words as AI.
Right. Just the programming. Okay.
So I do it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a horrible typer. So I type my essays out and I put it in the ChatGPT or whatever. I use several different ones. If I don't like how it sounds, I'll put it in another one,
Gemini or
Gemini, or even Microsoft has one. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't rember the name of
it.
Well, I've used them all at some point.
Wherever you do, you have to cite it, And there was kids getting in trouble because they wasn't citing that, even if it's just AI proofed, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a tool.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But
I mean, professional writers are using it, making millions of dollars. So.
But some of them they give the credit where credit's due.
Yeah, that's what I mean here.
That's where, if you can make $1 million, make $1 million, but give your credit to those people that helped you along the way.
Right.
Yeah, and
that's also.
Go ahead.
Oh, and that's also for the benefit of anybody else who's inspired by it to to learn the process of how did it work, how did they do it, and maybe take learn something, grab some knowledge off to apply to themselves.
Yeah,
which is why I love telling my process as well, because basically my goal is. I mean, I make music because I love to make music, but a big thing I also is to inspire other people to do the same way. When I was, when I started, when I was, a kid, and I was like, man, that inspired me. I got inspired. I didn't just start doing it for no reason,
Yeah.
Same reason I became a DJ is I got inspired by someone else in my community that did it. You know, inspiration is inspiration. You know, it doesn't matter where it comes from.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Very true. Well, yeah, that's anyway, it's a big subject right now. You know, there's a lot of artists that basically are getting their music. It's not what they're doing is they're making what's called a derivative of it. So like they'll take maybe the melody from your song, and then they're going to go and put their own lyrics, and they'll change up a little bit of the instrumentation, but it's your song, and they're not licensing that out. So like, I don't know if you guys follow reggae or not, but there's a big band called Stick Figure. They're one of the largest.
Stick Figure, I love Stick Figure. What happened with them?
So their track got ripped off, and these
I'm not surprised.
These people,
they're fucking dope.
They're killer. I love Stick Figure.
I've been listening to them for over 10 years.
Yeah, same here. Them and like Dirty Heads and Revolution. I love all that. Like that's
Slightly Stupid.
Yeah, I've been listening to all that for over a decade, you know, as well. But anyway, their manager is a guy named Thomas Cousins. He owns a company, or he's a co-founder of a company called Ineffable Music, which is a huge reggae agency. They're also producers for a lot of the reggae Rise Up festivals and a bunch of the other. But he is, if you look up Thomas Cousins, Cussins, but he is really pissed off because these people have taken a derivative of Stick Figure's song, and they are making an ass load of money off of his artist.
Right. It almost reminds me of back in the days when people were streaming off of LimeWire and stealing music. Similar.
It is. It's very similar. So that is why I jumped on with this company, Verified Human, because it's going to help solve that problem. And like Willie, what you were talking about, you know, and even Spotify's doing this where, you know, they're putting out their own little thing. But the problem with all of those is they are self-attestation. So like you are attesting that yourself that it's real. Well, that doesn't carry a whole lot of weight to
unverified.
Someone who's trying to game the system, right? And so that's what I like about Verified Human is it is an independent third party that does the vetting.
Right.
So
unbiased.
They're it's a U.S. Patent Office certification. They're still going through getting everything approved and everything, but that is what the goal is right now.
Yeah.
Is to be that industry standard, you know, stamp of approval.
Right. Legal, basically.
Correct. And, you know, like, and I even I had a call today with a lady, she's in Greece, and she makes a lot of orchestral music for like trailers and films and things of that nature. She's super talented. But I was talking to her about it, and I was like, you know, and she's already with Warner Chappell for publishing, and she's already getting. She even got something in like the NFL recently. Like she's doing really well. But for an artist to have that certification, when you go to get a licensing or a sync arrangement or a sync deal, that can separate you from everybody else.
Right.
You know, because those music supervisors, they don't even want to touch anything related to AI. They won't touch it.
See, and that's where I find the fine line is I get AI can be overused. But even if you have it proved, it automatically generates it as AI. That is my problem. That is my problem because I'm not a very good speller, I'll be honest. So when I write, no matter what I write, now I don't let it change my lyrics. I don't let it do anything with my lyrics.
Yeah.
But
it's like having an editor.
But it's what I did. I basically used it as an editor to where I don't look stupid. I mean, not that I'm stupid, but you sometimes the way mine's more grammar and spelling, but it's you can go get it. Go get
Thanks for the comment there, Beth, as well. We hear you. Yeah.
Shout out, Beth.
Yeah.
There is good food.
But yeah, the landscape is changing every day around all of this, and
rapidly.
It is, man. And this always happens anytime a new technology or anything comes in. You're always going to have haters. You're going to have early adopters. And then it takes our, legal system a decade sometimes to catch up to it. Hopefully it doesn't take that long this time around. But yeah, we need to get a hold of that and protect true art and true artists and make sure that, the right people are compensated is ultimately, the goal.
True credit.
Yeah.
And I agree. I do agree. But I think there's got to be a way to divvy it to where you can tell and unfortunately right now, maybe down the road you can, but right now is even if you run my essays through ChatGPT for proofing, automatically it comes back that it's AI generated because it proves that
any bit, any touch at all. So
my only problem with that is because that's all mine, but I ran it through to make sure it sounds good and it doesn't have any run-on sentence or anything like that. That's where I think they need to find a way to regulate it better.
Well, and there's a number of sites that you can take that and put it into what's called a humanizer. And it'll take that resume and it will make it sound like a human so that it doesn't. It will pass an ATS scanner, an applicant tracking system scanner for that on that side. Yeah. I'm familiar with that whole side of things as well. But yeah, there's what's that?
I'm going to need that website.
Just search for AI document humanizer. Okay. There's a bunch of them out there. There are even prompts that you can put into ChatGPT or Claude or whatever that it'll take out, what's called M dashes. That's
that's the giveaway.
That's a telltale sign. Yeah. Anything that is written by AI, it's EM dashes, but it's the longer dash. And anytime you see that, grammatically it is correct.
It's ELA standards. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I will take those long dashes out and put a comma.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because I was literally waiting to say that I can almost always tell.
Yeah.
When it's written by AI just because of that. Because who actually does that?
I know. Who uses the M dashes properly? I know.
Maybe when I'm writing by hand.
Right. I have learned that I need to be using them in a lot of my writing though.
Right.
Because grammatically it is correct, but yeah, it definitely is a sign of a robotic, syntax, I guess, if you want to say so. But yeah, it's anyway, it's fast evolving, changing times for sure. And Beth, I do believe did we play all the tracks? Or we have one more.
Yeah, we got one more. We're sitting on. Yeah.
What's the name of this one?
This one is New Dallas. This is the one we just dropped the music video on Saturday, so that'll be on it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, but mainly on YouTube. Yeah.
Sounds good.
New Dallas.
Yeah, let's Conley for three.
Smoking for the stress. I got motion, that's a blessing. I've been up, go and get the rest. Yeah, you know it's in my destiny. You know this is a flex. I got homies, I be repping with they blowing up the set. Triple D, Dallas, Texas, bitch, I'm blowing up the set. I got people watching me and now they know sweat. I am down to place my best hit from the ground, down by the steps. Don't fuck around, I'm trying to get it. For them nights that I faced death, for my town, for the people that stayed down when I was reckless. Now I'm trying to win a medal for the shit I know I can do. This shit is really simple. Now it's time to make a ripple. Yeah, it's time to make a rip. I'm a triple D, baby, so I guess that's why they hate. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. I was at the bus station, I've been down since the basement, locked down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation. I'm a triple D, baby, so I guess that's why they hate. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. I was at the bus station, I've been down since the basement. I was down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation. They had a bag on me, I almost was a casualty. Now I just walk out casualty. All this shit is sad to me, cause really the fact just happened to me that I tried to put y'all on my back, on my team. Never thought this shit would happen to me. I'm taking these laps and they facing the fact that I'm gaining so fast that they can't even see me. A little bit something like Harry Houdini. Y'all should be a little bit scared when you see me. I don't even care, you ain't comparing to me. Play this track and they swear it was he. Say that you fraud, can't dare you to leak. I'm a triple D, baby, so I guess that's why they hate. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. I was at the bus station, I've been down since the basement, locked down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation. I'm a triple D, baby, so I guess that's why they hate. They really wanna be me, but they really can't face me. I was at the bus station, I've been down since the basement. I was down in placement. Now I rock out with the nation.
All right, man. Yeah, I like that one too. That one has almost like a Bone Thugs and Harmony kind of.
I've heard people say that. I couldn't place that, but that's interesting. Well, I guess I kind of can. I guess I kind of do hear that a little bit, actually.
I think it's the hi-hat, that is prevalent there, and I think it's the syncopated rhythm, of your flow with that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I can hear that actually.
Yeah. So somebody else has said that to you before?
Yeah, somebody said that recently. One person said that like a week or two ago.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It was good though. I like that one. The last two that we played, that one and the one before, I like those two for sure.
Okay. Yeah, those are actually, I'd say those are the two most popular. That's why I made music videos for those first.
Okay. Yeah. Then you're on track, I think. You're getting good feedback.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why I'm here.
Very good. Nice. And so you want to tell us a little bit about? I know we didn't really get into the inspiration and the story behind that one before we jumped in. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So that track is just for, a song for the city of Dallas. Called it New Dallas because, it's sort of like a wave going around down here is sort of not exactly, but somewhat related to. Man, after Mo 3 got shot and Yellow Beezy has now been arrested for, there's a lot of stuff that went down. Before that happened, the city was all really crazy. A lot of stuff, everybody was trying to kill each other and a lot of bad, man, everybody wants to be a gangster. And so now the past couple of years, it's a new thing. We call it New Dallas. It's kind of a movement we're doing here is, we're all showing the city love and kind of working together, trying to, we're trying to come up together, we're trying to build each other up and, bounce back positively. you know, and that's why, you know, I got a lot of love for the city. And I see, you know, it's like every place it's got its good and its bad. You know, and you know, bad times, you know, good times, bad times, they don't, nothing lasts forever. So
yeah,
that's, you know, it's sort of just a step into a new era, you know, that we're hoping, because, you know, Dallas has so much to offer, and it really has a lot of talent, a lot of great, you know, those types of things, those situations, man, those guys should have been working together. Those guys, you know, I was like, man, I'm just imagine what it could have, you know, what could have been. So we're trying to recreate, you know, that idea and that energy. And that's why I go to Deep Element. Man, I don't know, a lot of people might not know that, but these days it's really dangerous down there, man. And it's crazy because it's the arts district, basically. It's the artistic area, a part of the city, the most iconic by far in the entire city. That's where you go for art and music. And man, just a couple weeks ago, it's like, man, 14 people got shot all at the same time. And it happens so often that for a while they started shutting down the entire everything at 10 o'clock, which is when everything's supposed to really get started. Man, it messed up a whole lot of business, people losing money. They're finally opening things back up a little bit, but man, then stuff like that happens. And you know, and I go down there and you know, I try to be, you know, smart, but it is my city, so you know, I'm not gonna, you know, be afraid or let it stop me from preaching. You know, I'll stand, you know, even if I have to die preaching a positive message down there, I will, you know, and hopefully, you know, that's just being a little dramatic, but how would you classify my music in genre? Would be I mean, I make underground hip hop, basically. I have a little bit of a Texas flavor to it. I try not to box myself in. People always ask me that. It's kind of hard to describe. That's why, you know, people are like, well, what kind of rap, or what's your vibe? And so I'm like, wow, man, that's a loaded question. You know, that's why I just play the music and let them kind of decide for yourself. Like, it's sort of like a painter. My uncle taught me this. He's like, it's not my job. He tells me this. It's not my job to explain the painting. It can be whatever you want it to be, whatever could inspire you. It might be different for each person as well.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let your fans decide, you know, I mean, it's good for you to kind of know what lane you're in, but as far as getting specific, you know what I mean? Like, there's, you know, some people might call it trap hop, you know, because there is kind of some
I got
trap,
those,
you know, in there, but
I got different tracks of different styles. Like, right, this new project I called "Thank You for the Pain." It's totally different from what you guys just heard. It's totally different. So it's and I won't say I tried to be versatile. It's sort of just like going through phases and periods of time. It's just like, this is where my vibe is right now. This is where my energy is at right now. This is how I'm expressing, or based on what I'm going through or experienced in, you know, recently. And sometimes it's just the thing that hits you in the moment.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's good. That's good. Thanks for the question, Beth.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Appreciate the everybody tuning in as well. Enjoying the show.
Absolutely. Well, good deal. Willie, what are your thoughts, man?
I really like that one. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of like that one. That was my favorite of the night.
Really interesting. It's funny how you guys, people more towards the South, will say that. When I had it on up in Chicago and in Philly, they like it, but they don't feel it the same way as somebody maybe closer to home. Because you know, they got a totally different you know, East Coast vibes. You know, every location's got its own little thing. My influences, man, I could start from Frank Sinatra and the Beatles up to Mo 3 and ASAP Rocky or Logic or Dizzy Wright. Surprise, little spoiler alert too is I got some stuff coming with not it's in the works with Dizzy. That's the first time I've announced that. I probably won't say that again out loud, but if anybody lucky enough to catch me say that, But yeah, people I grew up listening to, that's the type of artist I grew up listening to. Actually, I'd say strange music and tech, even though my music doesn't sound like that, they inspire me a little bit. Tech Nine, actually the guy that made this music video for New Dallas, he's worked for Tech Nine and Chris Calico, Dizzy Wright,
Yeah.
a bunch of people I can't even remember everybody he told me, but so that's a shout out to him. His name is also you can look him up, Clark E Artist, one word, Gage Clark. Yeah, he's so if y'all do end up looking up the video, having time for that on my YouTube page, and you like the video, an artist or just fans, and you follow his page and you want to get some work, do some work with them, I highly recommend it.
Okay. Yeah. Good plug, man. Good shout out there. Yeah, I could definitely hear the ASAP Rocky influence there for sure. And yeah, man. Thanks again for the question there, Beth. That's definitely helping us dig a little bit deeper and pull it out of Xander.
Absolutely.
Learning more about him and his music and his style and where he's coming from, with everything in his art. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, man. Overall, I mean, I liked all the tracks. I think, the last two for me were really good. The first one was good too. I just thought it was a little bit short. It felt like a segue or like an intro, outro connecting between tracks. And I'm sure that's probably how it is on the album and everything. So, but yeah, man, I really appreciate you sharing all of your music and congratulations on your release. Everybody, please go check it out. It was released on April the 20th of this year. So it's still just a couple months old. So
it's in circulation. Yeah,
that's right.
Xander Bangz, watch this. Just Google that and it'll pop up.
There you go.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you're not.
Absolutely.
We eventually want to be doing this. It ain't about the money, but it'd be nice to have a little money come our way from doing this.
And if you know any other artists that might be a good feature, we're always taking submissions for that as well. And we're all about creating community here. Share this with any artist that is in the business, and we drop a lot of little nuggets of information on here, just like we talked about. Our discussion around AI and the verification side of things, and there's a lot of. I've even mentioned a number of things about artist and repertoire development, stuff tonight. So, yeah, thank you, Beth. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate you tuning in for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we just want to give as much information as we can. We want to help everyone succeed as much as possible. And that's really what we're all about with the Scene projects, and certainly with Love Noise and even Music Mogul AI and Operating Combat Veteran Suicide. It's all a big family designed to help everybody out and create a sense of community and connection and celebration of art.
Oh, absolutely. All of us connected within the family. And I think that's why we connect so well, because we really are a well-oiled team.
Yep.
That's what it's all about.
Because you got people like you that know the booking side of it. You got people like me and Bubba that are really good at talking to people, and Bubba's smart as all get out. You tell him I said that, I'll deny it.
I know. We have not had any major problems to blame Bubba tonight on. So,
my table shook. It was Bubba's fault.
But yeah, man. Well, Xander, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on the pod. Enjoyed the conversation as usual. Great to see you again.
Likewise.
Wish you all the best of luck with your album and your release schedule and everything. Again, guys, make sure you go check out Xander Bangz on all your favorite platforms with everything. Make sure you're going to the shows, support independent artists, buy the tickets to the shows, buy the merchandise. It does way more for them than streams and shares and all of that. It doesn't cost you anything, obviously, to do those. But if you really do want to support an artist, buy the tickets to the live shows and buy the merch. It
helps keep everything going. It helps keep the music coming, so I can keep putting stuff out for you guys.
That's right. If you really want to support them, buy the merch and go to the shows for sure.
But if you're not in the area, sharing helps. Sorry,
right.
I like your music.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to Texas.
And if anybody with connections, I'm trying to get my foot in the door in different cities. I got a few contacts, so I can eventually, even small venues, just to start building relationships. And eventually my goal is to set up a full-length tour.
Yeah, that's good. Well, when you get ready, definitely check out Music Mogul AI to maybe help you book that. And if anybody wants some of that guidance in the music industry, if you do not have someone that has been down the road where you're trying to go in the music industry and you need some guidance, you want a trusted advisor, we do offer consulting and mentorship services, very affordable rates. Get the help that you need to get that guidance so that you can save time, effort, and money, because you can waste a lot of time, effort, and money. I know we all are strong-willed and we're taught to be that way, in life sometimes, but sometimes taking, sage advice from people that have got the battle scars to prove it is the smarter thing to do.
Always trying to learn, always try to learn something.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah. Take advantage of somebody else's 10, 20, 30,000 hours. It'll be worth it for you. I promise.
Yep. That's what I spend most of my time doing. Study. If I'm not hustling, if I'm not working to make music, if I'm not promoting, then I'm trying to study when I wake up till I'm go to sleep, basically.
Yeah. I wish I would have done that earlier in my career. It took me a very long time because I'm stubborn and feel like I can do everything myself. And
right.
I have my own advisors and mentors, to help me. So
the president of the United States has to have advisors.
That's
most
right.
Powerful man in the country. Yeah,
that's right.
And I'm gonna put another little plug in here. As I'm nearing my degree program, if you need someone to help you remaster, hook me up. I'm not gonna say I'll do it for free, but first couple, it'll be cheaper. Once I get my foot in the door, cheap isn't always the top quality.
Yeah. That's one thing I forgot to mention is I actually just started doing, since my last video took off a little bit, I'm running deals for features for artists. I'm doing $40 features right now. Like I said, in the promo that I posted is, get them now before the price goes up.
Yep. Absolutely. Well, it's been a great conversation tonight. Xander, really appreciate your time. Willie, always good to see you here. And just thank you guys for everything. All of the listeners and subscribers, we really appreciate you tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you again same time next week.
Seven-ish.
Seven-ish, yeah. Everybody tune in. Be there, be square.
That's right. And make sure you go support Xander for his shows, get the word out, and thank you guys so much again for all of your support.
Absolutely. And guys, he said it, but I'll say it again. Until next week, don't forget, we got you for an hour, give or take.
Yeah.
Ish.
That's just gonna be our new thing. Ish.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Great to see you
tonight. Remember to take care of one another.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. You guys have a great one.